Why exactly are we celebrating holidays?
Is AI taking over the world?
Is there a such thing as industry plants?
All this and more on today's episode of On the Porch.
Welcome back to a whole nother episode of On the Porch. Guys, you already know what you need to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go to the other platforms such as Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever that is. Leave us 5 stars, say something nice, and move us up those charts. Follow us on Instagram at _on the porch. And guys, we're getting better and better and better. So go ahead and leave us a super chat. Go ahead and leave us a super chat. Continue to support the podcast so we continue doing bigger and better things for you all. BJ.
Hey, yo, bow. We back here. Hey, man. Hey, the boy _BJ Real, man. We back here with another episode of On the Porch. Like my boy said, y'all, we getting bigger and better every time. And we're going to keep pumping out this great content for y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all can follow me at _BJ Real. Make sure we just started that Twitter page. At _on the porch. One that might be wrong, but link will be in the description, guys. And we're just here back with another episode. Let's talk, man.
Let's talk. Let's get us to some real stuff that's going on in the world today. Let's start off with it. Let's just hop right into it. What JP said, bro? Y'all know who JP is, right? Hey, yo,
man, let's play the clip right now.
Thinking like a bad bitch. You gotta take it down the ass and that's it.
Everybody know who JP is.
Everybody, y'all said the nigga. That nigga right there. That one right there, like shaking his ass. Now that I think about it.
Spill my drink.
Oh shit, stop spilling the drink. All right, so forget it. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Let's talk about what he said, right? Let's play this clip. Cause I don't even want to waste no time today because this disturbed me.
Man, let's get into it.
And people gonna be, I know y'all gonna be like, that disturbed you? Yes, it disturbed me. So let's listen. Oh, wait a second. Let me discuss this from Airplay.
Explain the situation though. So look, for people who have no clue what you're talking about. So he was a young rising star.
I'll explain it, nigga. This is my story.
Yeah.
So look,
fast.
So look, check it out. So about like 4-5 years ago, I had relations with a young man, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
No Diddy.
No,
that ain't
this shit ain't no motherfucking joke. Anyways, so it was about like 4-5 years ago, right? So like everybody, everybody knew at least like all my niggas and shit, like they all knew, like, but nobody getting up because like who gonna do something to me? Yeah. And I was still putting your bitch. So everybody was like, like the pictures and shit, they been around type shit. But like as soon as my shit started going viral and I got to name somebody else, a little shorty lethal. So my brother, bitch. So look, no, I mean I wouldn't even trip it though, cause like I said I ain't really getting up for it. Happened just in time, cause look, what happened was the shit started, the bitch get the leak, so I get the notified, you know what I'm saying, that she leaked the shit, boom. So I come in her shit, like, all laughing emojis, like, I'm laughing, like, I don't get that fuck, like, woo-woo. Yeah. And then, like, 30 minutes later, the snippet to the Bad Bitty music video dropped. Yeah. So it was like, the shit, you know what I'm saying, the shit happened, like, right at the perfect time. Yeah. So then, like everybody started going viral, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody started posting shit, you know, shit like that.
Nigga, I ain't know nothing about this.
Oh my gosh, bro. And then wait.
Like we got an undercover cop.
Let's play another one real quick. Because I actually do got something else where he was like, look.
So you made a decision, right? Yeah. So when you made that decision, did you like your experience? Would you do it again?
Hell yeah.
Man, my whole thing is it's like when the song first dropped, it's like, and y'all gotta understand me, when I listen to music, I like to see where the person came from. I like to see like their upbringing, the whole story behind it, because they help me mess with the music a little harder. You know what I mean? So if you an undercover cop, let me know that in the beginning. You know what I mean?
And so this is the thing though. So this, first of all, let's just say this, first of all. I don't think it was necessarily he was never undercover. It was known. That's why he said when somebody tried to expose him necessarily,
he didn't care. He
didn't care because for us, it's like, oh my gosh, he just came out the closet. Nigga, I've been out the closet. Like he said, my friends know, my people knew, y'all just didn't know. I just made a song. Y'all was fucking with it. I ain't have to tell y'all that. But this is the thing with this though, right? They trying to normalize this so much. Like, it's bad. Like, Hey, do you believe that? And that's why I think, bro, he got to be an industry plant, bro. He has to be.
And it's the reason. It's like I have no problem with the.
You can tell the truth.
With the no, I have no problem.
You got a problem with it.
I have no
Yes, you
problem
do.
with the community, but when it's like a whole society pushing an agenda, and it's like
That's the right word.
me personally and my beliefs and stuff is like I don't support that. I don't want that forced on children. I don't want it, like, you know what I mean? I don't want it out there, like the whole family dynamic, like husband and wife, and y'all have kids, and the kid keep the boy's last name and stuff. It's like you're kind of messing up the whole family dynamic from what I believe in.
Yeah, for sure. And
So it's like that's what I feel like is going on. And then we were talking about it the other day. We were like, bro, it's so much good music. It's like we could go down the street and find somebody and they got all this music and stuff, and like we bopping our heads like, oh, that's tough, twin. Like, what the heck? Like, that's tough. But it's like out of all these artists, and there's a lot of them with Instagram, TikTok,
talented,
social media, YouTube, it's all these people. But it's like for the one person y'all want to blow,
the first song,
he's pushing that. That's his first, like that's probably like one of his first interviews, and it's like this what blows. So now in my head, and like I said, from what I believe in, it's like y'all are pushing that. Like that's what y'all want society to look like. That's what y'all want society to believe in. And it's like I can't necessarily all the way route with it.
Yeah, because pretty much. So this my dissect, dude. I dissect it right. So the thing is, bro, it's a lot of people that we just think industry plants. You drop one song out of nowhere, you just blow up. Like one song, bro, you just blow up. Like Tyler, she dropped Tyler, whatever her name is, she dropped one song and then blew up off of that one song. You feel me? So it's weird, just like him. And this song is not the best song. There's people that been making party music, twerk music, all that stuff. K-Style is one of the biggest fucking. Of course, this is a different age of social media. K-Style is
That trampoline booty.
Trampoline booty. That nigga.
Oh my god,
he was
he used to
huge.
go crazy at parties at trampoline,
And he was huge in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nigga like Schoolie, period.
Great music. Great music.
Great music, but they won't blow him up. But they drop one song, it get traction, they blow him up. And I'm trying to figure out why is that? Like, what is going on? And at some point, I start feeling like they plant these individuals in there because there is agenda that they're trying to push, right? They're trying to make this stuff normal. We know this. This is straight facts that I'm speaking, right? This is not something I'm finna try to teeter-totter on one end and the other. No, I'm standing on one side. They are planning this stuff because they want to have kids think this is normal, bro. This man like a heterosexual male athlete. He talking about in his song, girls shaking ass and stuff like that, or shaking butt, whatever y'all want to call it. But the thing is, all of a sudden, he come out like, yeah, bro, it's okay to have sex with boys too. Come on, bro. No, it's not. I don't care what y'all say. Whatever.
And we not keeping the guardrails up on like anybody or narrowing down to like one specific person. Because I think we talked about it last week on the podcast. Because like I honestly feel like an industry plant is like someone who promotes or like they make it, like bring it to attention and they promote that through their music, their acting, or whatever. Like negative influences. And from my beliefs and stuff, I feel like that's a negative influence. But it's like we're even talking about like Future, like we talked last week on the podcast. Future saying I could have 20 main bitches, I treat them all like family. Like we're not narrowing this down just to JP. We're talking about like Future, Ice Spice, like all this like sexual stuff, and it's like just do what you want, like go crazy. Like we're talking about everybody. It's like no one's off limits. Like we even called out Future last week on the podcast.
Yeah, Future. What's the sexy rap? Anybody that is passing a message through to the society or to our people that is demoralizing. They have to be interested, and they blew up, and they not that good anyways. Now the thing is, when they trying to pass these messages, why are they passing these messages? What's the point? So with JP specifically, Lil Nas X specifically, these folks come out and they make it seem like, oh, it's okay to be this way. Now the thing is, bro, like I said, I don't have no problem with y'all. I ain't got no beef with that community. The LGBTQ community, I don't have no beef with y'all. I get it. You know I don't. But long as y'all, like I said, I want, long as they don't just come to me and like try to touch on me and grab me, bro, that's y'all lifestyle. That's cool. I'm going to continue preaching and talking about my message that I have for y'all to sit here. And, y'all could listen or not. That's fine. Yeah. But the thing is, though, They're trying to make it like it's okay. And the reason that I do have a problem with it is because they're trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just okay. In all the kid shows, in all the kid music, JP, TikTok, the TikToks for the younger generation. So now they see somebody, a heterosexual male, somebody that's 10-year-old, see somebody like JP that plays sports, got dressed like a heterosexual male. They're like, oh, he like, boy, oh, well, what is he talking about? Now they open their mind up. Now they're curious. Now what this is doing is this is actually going ahead and tearing down the black community, because now they say, I'm going to go this way. Now I like boys or girls like girls, whatever it is. I'm not being sexist here. Both are wrong. Now you say either one. Now what is this doing? This taking the black man out of the community. This is damn near genocide. Yeah. At this point, it's like, bro, I'm going to go ahead and forget going out here and killing y'all. How about this? I'll go ahead and start taking the numbers down on y'all population, because you can't procreate that way. And that's ultimately what it come down to. A lot of people are like, bro, how you know it's right and wrong? All right, can you go have sex with a man and procreate? This life is about procreation. Everything from the earth, period. Overall, it's about procreation. It's about going ahead and recreate life. You can't recreate life this way. I just had a video I wanted to play.
Yeah, and find the video for sure. But it's like, we're not mad at the person and what they believe in, but we're mad about the agenda that's getting pushed in normalizing it and making it okay. Because like he said, because to me, the way in the research that I do now, I feel like that's an attack on the black community, or like it's an attack on the community, because it's like all these rappers, like even like little rappers and stuff, like y'all know we like R&B, we like trap music, we like R&B, we like all that. So it's like the people that the music industry blows up and puts the most marketing dollars around, they're pushing a certain agenda that goes against like the common belief society. Like you said, procreation, like a man and a woman need to make a child so that child could build their legacy and grow and start it. And it's like, y'all are tearing down that agenda and stuff, because like let's start with Future. Future is like, you can have 20 main bitches, but it's like, if I have 20 main bitches, or like if I'm like Nick Cannon and I'm having, even though you had the money and it's like I could afford all these kids, it's like, are you in all 10 of these kids' life? Are you sitting them down like on the couch and having real conversations with them on a daily basis? I would guess no. So you could only imagine what that kid's gonna grow up to be, because you're not devoting that necessary time and attention to your kid so they could be raised and basically start something, or like have a movement or something. Because I saw something the other day. It's like, we say, we basically say, like a lot of people say racism doesn't exist, but they say, okay, look, let's talk about America real quick. So America. So we know in America, we're okay, you could come to America, live the American dream, and have a great society. Like have a great life if you come to America. So let's say the Indians. Not the Indians, the Indians. Yeah.
Native Americans.
So, Indians. So they grow up, they come to America, they have the gas station industry down. They're doing good. Okay. Then we go to like another industry. It's like, let's say tech. Let's say the tech industry. Caucasian dominated industry. So it's like the Indians have the tech the gas station industry. Caucasians have the tech industry. And it's like, when you look back at black people, it's like, what industry do we have dominated, or we have it's primarily black people in this industry? You can't think of one. Like, if y'all could name me one industry that black people dominate, leave it in the comments and let me know. And we're not talking about like the music industry, because if we talk about the music industry, the executives and producers and stuff, that's owned by white people. They're just pushing the agenda, the talent, all that, the rappers, the singers, all that, they're black. But let's look at who owns that. It's probably like a Jewish person or something. So it's like, okay, the music industry is owned by the Jewish people. Like, there's a racial component associated with every major industry associated in America but black people don't dominate not one of like those industries that keep America like running. So it's like when you promote somebody and blow up somebody like of that nature, it's like, are y'all really helping us, or are y'all really like, oh, we gonna pay him like whatever he want? But I know that's gonna like mess them up, and they can't even like, okay, go ahead and be gay, like go ahead and adopt a son or something. Like y'all not making y'all own people, y'all not trying to dominate no industry or something. So it's like,
yeah, bro. I mean? It's pretty much just the masculinity. That's pretty much that's all it is, bro. And then when you take the male out the household overall, and if it's somebody that's going opposite way or not going the way that they just going another way, let's say that, right? We know that that's demasculization, right? They're just trying to say, you know what? Let's take the man out of the household. That's just like with the prisons. Let's take them. If you take the man out, okay, cool. You got a mom raising trying to raise a man, a woman trying to raise a man. That does not help, and that's why you got a lot of feminine boys out here right now, especially in our community. But listen to this right here. It's short, real nice and sweet.
The feminization of young black males. I say the pants sagging down is just subconscious invitation for homosexuality. You see, it's revealing the buttocks. See, so the pants are getting lower and lower and lower. The next step is to step out of the pants altogether. And so you step out of the pants, you're going to put on a dress. The black men are destroyed. Then the black people are gone. And we have the state of genocide.
Men run like at the end of the day, and we already know, just like they try to tear down men in black community overall, just even with the women thing, right? They just even our black women, and they try to tell us like, oh, y'all could be independent, y'all don't need a man. All that movement came from somewhere. Y'all got to understand that y'all don't want to respect us, y'all don't want to do anything, and that's as a man, that is our responsibility to make sure that we can make that happen, or we have to be a provide in a way that you guys can respect us. But the thing is, they are pushing stuff on us. Like I said, it all started for sagging. I don't sag. Spell sagging backwards. What did that spell?
What does it spell?
Niggas. Straight like that.
And then what was we talking about?
Sagging spelling backwards. Sagging spelled backwards. Sagging spelled backwards spells niggas.
You know,
believe it or not.
You know what's messed up? Me and Mike was like, we was talking like probably this week, and we were like, bro, isn't like the N word, that's like a cool word to say? Like people say it in their raps, people say it in their everyday talk. Cool. And we're like, we know where this came from. It came from like slavery and stuff, but it's still like 100 years later, it's still a cool word to say.
Which is crazy. And
it's like, our minds been so brainwashed and programmed to say it. It's like, this is the coolest word we say. You know what I mean?
I probably say about that time of day.
Yeah, it's like we say it every day, but it's like, where does this word come from? Like, right. We're not even thinking about that when we say it. We're just like, oh, this is like slang. Like, it's cool to say. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Facts. It's like we say it all the time, but it's like we don't know. It's been brainwashed and it's programmed in us to like say it, and it's like we're talking down on each other every time we say it. And I even say the word, and it's like, dang, like,
I ain't gonna cap. At some point, at some stuff, I don't care, bro. I'm like, hey, that's a cool word, brother. Who started it?
I'm about to say, y'all don't think words, like definition of words, can change?
They could change, but it's like
cap.
But it's like it's.
So what niggas mean now?
Y'all don't feel like a sense of pride when y'all say nigga? Well, at least I do. I feel like a sense of pride when I say niggas.
That's why I say when it's brainwashed, because it's like, what's the origin of that word?
I mean, you can say the same thing for cap too. What was the origin of cap? A hat, but now it's niggas you lying.
That's different, because cap don't have like a demonic meaning behind it. Like nigga was like y'all are some niggas on the plantation, like, nigga, get over there and pick that cotton. Nigga, get over there and do this. Like,
but you can also,
make sure you blank these niggas words out, please.
Oh, hold on, hell no, don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say that too many times.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Just say the N word.
The N word was
they take you down for that.
The N word was to this, like, demasculate the male on a slave plantation, and we still say that word till today. Like, it's cool and it's okay, and it's like, So it's like we say it every day, and then we get mad when a white person says it. But it's like, if that was a word we really truly cared about and like had so much hard feelings about, why would we keep saying it and get mad when another race says it?
I don't have that much hard feelings about it. That's why I still say it.
I'm saying if you're talking about how definitions change, the N-word, their version of the N-word wasn't the first version of the N-word. It was a African word that they changed. They heard us saying and they changed it to a derogative term.
I know, but
so
it changed. If we talking about words changing, that the definition changed because they said, "Yo, it mean this," and
I think it came from the Niger River, which is in Africa.
It was some African stuff.
Yeah, it came from the Niger because
originally
Niger,
it wasn't a degrading term.
Yeah, but until they made it that way.
But so it got in America. We're in America right now.
But you talking about
in America? How is the word used?
You gotta forget that. You gotta, if you want to forget the white people, you gotta forget their definition and remember the prideful definition of the N-word.
But it was like if they slandered that word so much, it's like
it's they though.
The white people, the slave, the people.
Why we caring about the white people?
Cause that's who made it.
Come on now.
That's who made it like. That's where I know where the word come from. It's like when they brought us to America, allegedly brought us to America, and they had us working on plantations and stuff. They called us that word. So it's like, damn, why is that a word still in like our natural speech today?
But I'm saying just like cap, that definition can change. Just like the N-word, the first N-word they did.
But I'm saying though, if I'm in another country or something and I'm like talking to like talking business or something, that's not a word I would use.
Because
in no aspect, that's not a word I would use.
Because you're in a white people territory, you're in an organization that white people own, so you can't use that white people definition.
So why would I like
that? Go back to the original argument then, because us N-words don't own anything, because that's why we can't use the N-word in our organizations.
Like, think about like, because I heard it's a video and I'm mad I don't have it right now, but they said like they're trying, like it was a video basically saying like they never intended for black people to stay in America as long as we came. They allegedly say like we were just supposed to come over here and work, and then they just like disregard us in like a certain aspect. So they're like saying like, you see the Asian community, they own stuff. The Indian community, they own stuff. White people, they own stuff. But it's like, and they get support from the government to own that stuff, like funding, like business funding to own that stuff. The only people who don't get support to own and like have support from the government is black people.
You know,
and it's like they're basically trying to make the immigrants and stuff that are coming over the border replace the black people that are here now. Mm-hmm. And those are the new immigrants, because at one point in time they allegedly say we were supposed to be the immigrants. So it's like, why are black people getting overlooked and not getting no funding and no support from the government? It's like they never intended to have us here that long.
You want to know a crazy fact? We as black people are only like people that don't have a law for or against, or law for them in the United States.
A law for them?
Yeah, so they got the non-Asian hate act or whatever the hell. Indian people got the Indian reserves and stuff like that. White people are white people. And Indian people,
like,
shit.
And
it's like, look deeper into the agenda. Like they're not for like everything that goes on in politics and like the funding, who they decide, who they fund. Like we said, it's like an Indian person can come over here and open a gas station, and it's like, boom, bread and butter. Asian person, they dominating their industry.
You know what it is, though?
White people are dominating their industry. It's like, why haven't black people come together and dominated a certain industry yet?
It's pretty much, I don't count. Some of like, yeah, we can first of all, let's go here. Like I said once before, we got to stop asking white people for shit. People for people. America not going to give us an absolute damn thing. And that's all right. But you know why it's so easy for Mexicans, Indians, Asians, all them, because they come here together, and guess what? They stay together. Black people don't ever stay together. We literally hate each other. We literally hate each other. This nigga doing good. Oh, fuck that nigga. Instead of going to collaborate with them, it's a competition. It's never a competition between their community. And that's the difference. And that's why we never could grow ourselves. That's why I believe that segregation should have stayed in that goddamn place. We should have kept segregation. I don't care what nobody say. Martin Luther King and them, goddamn it, why? Why did you do that? You should have kept, I know we didn't have the best stuff. Eventually, what would have happened is we would have found a way to continue just getting better things. Now, it may not been as good as all the other people. Now, they was coming out fucking all shit up. Don't get me wrong. They was burning all shit down and shit when this did get too good. But the thing is, though, we could have just, but even after segregation ended, we still could have stayed together. But no, we start saying, you know what, I want to be like those people over there. I don't want to be like us. So that's what caused us to start having the competition. Yeah. It's just coming. We don't stick together in absolutely nothing. But we know. I know this for a fact. I work with Mexicans all the time, Hispanic people all the time. Not necessarily Mexicans, Hispanic people all the time. Bro, they're buying houses. They put their money together. Bro, I literally sell houses to people that are Mexicans, and they be like, "Hey, my brother want to buy a house now. My sister want to buy a house now. And now it's my cousin turn to buy a house. They all work together. And the thing is, now that they buying multiple houses, they own like 30 houses together. They starting to build their stuff up one by one. There's people in America that have enough money to just go. We have in here together at one right now at once.
Hold on.
Somebody could go in here and buy like we go buy like they be buying $20,000 house, $5,000 land, $2,000 land. But we got with 3 people in here right now.
Hold on, 2.
To buy $3,000 land, $2,000 land, and then just be like, let's just build from there. But instead, guess what? No, we ain't gonna do that, bro. I need mine. Fuck that. Even Mexican people, they live in the same house. They all got $30,000, $40,000 saved up. They live in the same house. But look, because they like, you know what? We told probably, we got to get our own shit. We need to flex. We need to go. I don't want to live with my folks forever. But them folks like, or parents, oh, now you got to get out of my house. But why you kicking your baby out at 18? This man don't know nothing yet.
But the way we think like that and stuff, because it's been years of brainwashing and like, basically, there's an agenda put against black people politically where we think like that, like competition. I read up on something, it said the Rockefellers said that competition is a sin because they want them to come together and basically dominate an industry where they have like all the power. So basically the Rockefellers, they dominated the oil industry. So what they did was, because basically competition between themselves was a sin, they sabotaged all the other oil industries so they can buy all the oil industry. So now it's like we own the richest thing in the nation, the oil industry. So we have all the money. So it's like we think like that, that competition wise, because there's an agenda. It's like, oh, I'm competing with him in this. And it's like, at the end of the day, at the top of the food chain, we don't own nothing. Like, we don't, as a community, as a, like, society, like, as a race, we don't own or dominate anything.
Yep, that's why it's pushed on.
So it's like hard to come together, because it's like, how do you bring a whole race or society together and be like, okay, this is the industry we're going to dominate. And it's already dominated by another race.
And just start with your
and
family.
There's an agenda pushed against you.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's break up the family household through music. Let's push this type of music. Oh, it doesn't matter if you had 3 baby mamas. That's smooth. Guess what? You got to pay thousands of dollars in child support. So you'll never build no generational wealth.
That's fact.
Like, you got that going every month. Like, we're not worried about you.
I got
so it's like, how, it's like, we got to come together eventually, but it's like, how?
I would like to say this. It start with your family. That's all. Start with your family. If you can't convince your family to just be able to go build something generational, because yes, it's gonna be hard to build something, but it start just like we was broken down step by step. So we got to build back up step by step, and it start with the family. You got to be able to make sure that you're able to fulfill your family dynamic. And that's why people got to be able to lead. Young men, start talking about women. Young men, we got to be able to lead. We got to be able to just understand. We got to be able to get in the word or whatever that is that you believe in, and be able to have a strong foundation. That's why that's why when you never say that I don't believe in anything, you don't have a foundation. You got to get a foundation first, whatever that is. I don't care what it is. Have a foundation that you believe in and you're led by, because the only way that you can lead is that you're being led. So therefore, be led. Then women, yes, you lead. We can't do anything without women. We can't. Honestly, we can't. But the thing is, though, they got to allow us to lead and be able to make decisions. But the only way a woman could trust you to lead is if they see that you're being led. So you got to understand that, hey, I need to learn how to be led. Then the woman need to understand, look, let me just submit to my man, a man, not just a male, a man, somebody that's actually a man that's being led. Now, after that, we got to be able to understand, we got to raise our kids. When we have kids, we procreate. We got to be able to raise them outside of what society believes, outside of society normals. Once we able to do that, we able to build something so much greater than what's been going on. Because now that the man's been led in the right direction, now that he understands finances, now that he understands faith, first and foremost, and then after that, the woman just following him, she follow his lead, and then she nourishing him, she nourishing the family, and she helping him make decisions. After that, we able to raise a nice family with kids and everything like that. Then they have kids, and then it go on that way. Then we build that way. But it's gonna take a lot to even do that.
But it's hard to do that when
For sure.
you have industry plants like Sexy Red saying "fuck my baby dad."
For sure.
Like making that a cool thing. Oh, fuck my baby dad. Like, you know how much my baby dad paying child support? Oh my god, and I still like pop him for another $500,000 a month. Like, fuck that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, why are we letting music like that hit the top of the charts?
Because that shit be catchy as hell.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's be real here. That be catchy.
It's like I can't
But my
name one
baby
country
dad.
song where they're like.
And that's what
I
I was about
can't
to get
name
to.
one country song where they're like, "Oh my gosh, fuck my husband." Like you know what I mean?
And that's
like,
what- and that-
there's no
I was
country
getting it.
music, no
I was-
pop
I was
music
getting it.
that's like.
They would never push that because why would I push that, bro? That's gonna fuck up our people.
Yeah.
Let's push it on the black folks for sure.
Fuck
It's
my
not-
baby dad. Like,
And then it's just the beats behind it. It's the melody behind it. Cool. The message ain't necessarily hitting people. They not really listening to the message, but eventually the message get downloaded into you. So that's what it is. And that's the same thing. Like it's kind of going to. It's almost like, you know, right now they trying to make it normal to be like transgender and all that stuff too.
you know what
Right?
I don't get?
What you don't get?
It's like they be like these politicians and like stuff and these activists, feminists, like people, they be pushing like, oh, let's just let this transgender, somebody that was a male, compete in women's sports or vice versa. Like if a woman wants to compete in a male sport, like let them do it. And it's like, bro, let's be real, man. Hold on. Let me.
It's a dynamic. It's a dynamic to this, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. And I ain't against it, but I just be like, first of all, let's physically speaking overall, bro, men are naturally stronger than women. Let's be real here, guys. We have an advantage. Like that's how God made us. I'm so sorry, or whatever you believe in the universe. That most of the time, a man cannot work out and go against a woman that works out all the time. Not all the time, but like, work out, a couple times a week, and they still will be stronger just because, just genetically, that's just how we're made. So I don't know what you pulling up, BJ. What you pulling up?
Hold on, we're gonna deposit.
Cause I got the article about the transgender woman that got her ass knocked out.
You got it pulled up.
Yeah, for sure. So I got this article, right? And I seen it. It's this transgender woman that wanted to compete in male boxing. She wanted to compete in male boxing, and we're gonna show a little bit of the what's called right here, the little screen record maybe of the article. So pretty much it said transgender boxer Patricio Manuel disappointed but defiant after first round knockout, right? So pretty much they said Patricio Manuel remained defiant after he suffered the first loss of his career. The first transgender boxer in the U.S. history was knocked out by Joshua Brian Reyes in 21 seconds on April 4th. Think about this. You think you finna step in here with a grown man that worked his whole life for his body. You just wouldn't go get paid for it. He been grinding for this. I don't care. I'm finna knock you out too.
So this is a
Step in the
female,
ring with me.
This is a female that transitioned to a man.
Yes. Step in the ring with me and watch what happens.
And we gonna play my clip too. It's like
You found it?
No, I didn't find it. I'm gonna find it for the video.
You finna find it on
but
YouTube.
it's a
I'm
video basically of a man in high school. He didn't even transition yet. Like he didn't have no procedures or nothing. He just said, "I'm a female." And basically, he ran a 200-meter yard dash. And when I tell you this man was like high kneeing it, it took off all the feet.
God damn.
He took off all the females and broke the record for the 200-meter yard dash in whatever state he was in. And I'm like, bruh, how is this even fair for a man to go peak in a 200-meter yard dash with these females? Like, that's not it. That don't even make sense.
I found it. High school, you know what's crazy? Y'all ever seen Juwanna Man?
I ain't never watched it.
Right, Juwanna Man is a man that literally act like he was a girl, trans, but he didn't go transgender. He just act like a girl because he got kicked out of the NBA. He was dominating their ass in the WNBA, whooping their ass. I mean, you just could be an okay person, and he was whooping their ass. Look, I found a video. This one right here. You saw this video? Let's see.
So we got the best editor in the world.
I'm trying to watch the fucking video. I ain't trying to watch you talk, bitch ass nigga.
That's taking off in the air.
Nigga, I'm not trying to watch you.
That's him, high knee in it.
That transgender female athletes have an advantage, that they always win, that the reason that men and women generally compete in separate gender categories is because it's not particularly competitive for men to compete against women.
We know that. Shut up.
On women's should
Find the video. You gonna see the man high knee in it.
Track and field. Gallagher, the victory here.
Go back.
Okay, as it should be.
Watch this.
But 5 whole seconds is crazy, right? It's insane. The time gave Gallagher a
Like how he put them high knees on there.
meter with Astor Jones of Roosevelt High School finishing in the top spot after running 24 point.
And I'm speaking like this because it's like I played football growing up, so I know if they put any females on the field while I was playing football, like come on now, you know what I mean?
Let me see if I can find. Is this it right here? Her name Terry Miller?
His name is Terry Miller.
Oh, his name.
I don't know. That might be disrespectful to or something. You see him? High knee.
What did everybody else say?
They not there.
Victory here.
He 5 seconds, 10 seconds in front of them.
Wow.
He broke the record.
25-49.
She broke the record.
No, you hit it right there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, here you go.
Gone.
This is the video right here.
Gone. Bro, come on now.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. It's some laws of the universe that we just can't. This the video right here. Let me make sure I send this to you. I'll send it to Tate so he can make sure we can make sure we put everything in there. Boom. Okay, cool. But yeah, bro, it's honestly like unfair. That's crazy. And I wish I had a video of that woman get not wish, guys. Don't think of me like that. But I wish I had a video of her getting knocked out.
That probably would have been funny.
But I mean, bro, you gotta understand, bro. There's natural laws of physics that's just like, bro, you can't deny that, bro. Why are y'all trying to go against it?
Yeah.
Like, I understand. Be who you are. I get it. If that's what you, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm gonna be a person that's not gonna go for stuff. You know how people trying to be politically correct and be like, let me go for stuff that I don't believe in, bro. I'm not gonna do that. That shit is not right. Now, if that's your belief, great for you.
Man, this is
But
all I'm saying.
it doesn't make
bro.
sense.
It's like, put a female in male basketball. Over with. Put a female in
Caitlyn, the best one.
Put the best one in there. Put a female in football. Over with. Put a female in track. In men's track.
And we talk about
over with. Put a female in men's tennis. Over with. Put a female in male volleyball. Over with. Put a female, maybe, I'm not even gonna say golf. Over with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're masculine and we're
I'm gonna let you keep going though.
It's different.
But we talking about we're not talking about like the superstars like LeBron James. We talking about like
Regular
decent
people.
regular boys, high school boys going against professional women in their sport.
Man, and
Think about it.
If I played, like keep telling you, I played football, I played baseball growing up. I even ran a little track. If my football team, we look across the field and it's straight females over there,
They could be the best female football team there is in the world.
I'm saying, coach, Jay, give me a toss sweep. I'm going to run 15 yards back in reverse field and make the best highlight in this world. We're going on ESPN this week.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For being disrespectful. Actually.
And I'm going to feel disrespected if I get tackled by one of them. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it raw. Like, that's how, like, I thought they're in sports. Like, even I used to look at dudes like this, like, put somebody sweet on, not sweet, but Like
Not pause.
pause.
Whoa, brother. Whoa.
My way
We
of
can't even say
sweet, it
sweet
was
no more.
like
We can't even
put
say that
somebody
word.
like I watched your film, I watched your tape, and it's like, bro, you're average, like you're irregular. It's like put him on the field. If he tackle me, I feel disrespected. I'm like, bro, he not even going, like he not even like top at his school. Like I felt disrespected being tackled. So let alone put a female on the field and she tackled me, I'm gonna be like, dang, they not gonna ever let me hear the end of this. Like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. And honestly, bro, let's just put it like this here.
we're gonna get off it after this.
We finna get after that. I'm saying we just about to go ahead and bring it full circle.
HR.
Hey, please.
HR talking to.
PR said, "Hey, y'all niggas tripping."
But fuck.
But
Let a female meet me in the Holy
God,
Ghost.
he's still going.
I'm
Stop
gonna
it.
make
Stop
you see the
it.
Holy
Stop
Ghost.
it.
I'm gonna make you see the Holy Ghost. I promise
Stop.
you. I promise you, if we were doing board drills or something, I'm taking you to the goalpost and I'm breaking your back in the fucking goalpost.
gosh,
I don't
he's
give a fuck. Like when it come
All right,
on the field,
put the camera on me. On me.
and how
on me.
serious,
on me.
like
No,
like you about to
hey.
take my position and you
Hey,
just
listen.
called me out. I'm putting your goddamn back in the goalpost and I'm throwing your ass, and I don't give a fuck.
What if she's 6'6", 230?
I don't give a fuck.
What happened? Real shit.
I don't give a
What
damn. Like,
happened?
now you just made me hop
That's
back
why
into
I'm saying you
it. I
just
don't
made
give-
me jump back into it. I'm definitely throwing your ass.
She's 6'6", 250.
Tay, listen to what I'm fucking saying.
She's 6'6". All right.
If it's a female on the field, I
Yeah.
don't care.
All right.
See,
all right.
he
Don't
didn't go up in football. I don't care if I got a fucking.
Don't answer this question.
Don't. Yeah.
What if it's a dude, right?
Yeah.
But a dude, you know, you went to Stockbridge, right? Yeah. You remember when Bruh Man came to school with the braids?
Who?
Oh, he wasn't there. It was a big dude, about 6'6",
All right, just say the
250.
scenario. Say the scenario.
Bruh Man 6'6", 250 with braids in his head, but like to his ass. But he played football. You running boards with him. Like, but he got braids in his head.
I wouldn't
He
run
got a
boards
man-
with.
he's
I'm
a
running.
man.
I'm running. Yeah, he's a man. I'm running boards with people in my position. I'm saying, like, it's like I would.
It's
Okay,
a man.
No real shit. In football, I had like no fear. On the field, I had no fear. But it's
Okay,
like,
so if a female 6'6", 250, you taking her on.
Like, yeah.
let's go.
Is she not in your position though?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm finna get under your ass and lift your ass up. I
I don't
promise.
even care if I got to goddamn yank your ass.
She's
in.
still 6'6", 250.
That's not the same
don't
strength. There's a
care,
difference between
bro.
man strength and woman strength. Just like they be like, oh, bro, you
That's
got
like
that.
that's like saying that's like me running boards with Angela Reese. I'd be damned if I let Angela Reese beat
But
me.
she's 6'6", 250 though.
But
It doesn't
hey,
matter.
this like
Still
this.
250.
I'm 5'8", fucking 185. Like I don't care. Angela Reese 6'4". Let's go. I'm gonna beat you.
You
Dead
running her
ass.
over.
Yes. Imagine someone her same size
I gotta
clearing
see
her.
it. I gotta see it.
No, think about this though.
And he trying me. That's
Y'all-
why I'm saying it. Like
y'all-
that's how my mentality was in football. But like,
you ever seen? We gonna get out of it. We gonna after this. We gonna get out of it.
Mike,
I
But you
said
ever,
don't answer it.
nah. So listen, you ever heard of like grown man strength? So listen, there's people. There's grown men that you be like they old, bro, and it's an athlete, prime time athlete. This nigga like, bro, like they be trying their daddy like, bro, dad, you ain't that strong, bro. I be lifting 350 in the drills, benching 350, 400. They dad get handled their ass and they can't do nothing with them. Why? It's a difference between that man strength and that boy strength. So guess what? It's a difference in man strength and woman strength. It's a difference. Period.
hey, let's insert the clip because I know exactly what he talking about, and it was Mike. Because y'all know we do real estate. So Mike was arm wrestling in a old ass attorney.
I wasn't even talking about that, but you ain't have to
Probably
bring it
like,
up like that. You
probably
ain't have
like
to do me like that,
65,
brother.
70.
That bitch
And
strong.
his forearm was like twice, like probably bigger than this. Like his forearms were twice, like bigger than my, like, and
For
Mike
sure.
arm wrestled him. Mike work out every day. And he arm wrestled him, and Mike couldn't beat him.
We were just
It
stuck.
was
We were
grown
just like,
man
all right, we were
strength.
like,
It was
fuck
grown
it.
man
I
strength.
gave up because I knew he was gonna beat me. I said, hey, bro, you got this.
We're gonna
shit,
insert
bro.
the clip for
I
y'all.
ain't gonna
And
get
it's
embarrassed like that.
was like an example of grown man strength. But let's get off this before.
Let's get out of there, please, before we get more canceled than we already are, goddamn. Because I'm telling you, we already done.
Okay, I'm gonna pop it off.
Pop it
so,
off. Go ahead.
did you know Elon Musk said he's the reason why OpenAI exists?
No,
Did you know that?
You know, he's a co-founder. He was a co-founder when So when ChatGPT, OpenAI first started, he was co-founder. He sold like most of the stuff. I knew that.
Yeah, he claimed that.
I ain't gonna say why
He claimed that he talked to like he was like good friends with Larry Page at the time, which is the CEO of Google.
Yeah.
So he's claiming that he like funded OpenAI like 50 million basically to start OpenAI. We talking about like ChatGPT
Yeah.
AI, when we say open AI, we're talking about like AI, like open for the public to use, because AI's been around for a minute, like in the military, all that. Like artificial intelligence has been around like for years, but they just didn't tell us about it, of course. But Elon Musk is saying that he is the reason that it started. And he's basically saying that he was warning Larry Page, the CEO of Google, that there's like, let's be careful opening like doing AI, because there's like so many scenarios, situations that could happen where it just gets out of control because it's AI. Because we all seen the movie like I Am Robot by Will Smith and stuff. I Robot by Will Smith, and it's like the AI just took over, got his mind of itself, and it's like, oh, let's knock off these humans so we can make a better world.
Yeah.
So it's like he was saying he's pro, like basically species, basically where he like Elon Musk was saying he's pro species, where he's basically valuing the human like life and like basically putting that before anything. And he basically saying Larry Page was like, bro, I don't care about none of that. Like, this open AI is gonna make like money. Like, let's do it.
Sure. And
let's do it.
We got it. So we got it. And this thing though, bro, about this whole AI thing, I ain't reading off the notes, nothing like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We just have to be really careful with it. Now, like, so I just got a Tesla not too long ago. I know, people be like, bro, this shit could like control it. Bro, I know that bitch control itself. I know for a fact, I'm taking a chance that bitch could say, you know what? Somebody could press a button and be like, let's take this nigga to this place right here. Because that bitch drive itself overall. So if I need to drive if they want to press a button, I know that bitch could connect to the Starlink. That bitch connect to whatever. It's AI. The car is AI itself.
How would you get out if it just start taking you like, oh, we're going to the, like it just start taking you somewhere you didn't want to go.
Keep me safe. If it's my time, just take me to heaven.
How would you get out though? You had to keep that window out.
I can't get out. Goddamn. Shit.
What if you got bulletproof windows?
You in that bed like, damn, you just stuck. I'm just gonna pray, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it, bro. I know.
But basically, it's like AI is definitely like prevalent and it's aware and known in the world today.
For sure.
And like I be telling people, I'm like, bro, if they really wanted to go like full AI, like a civilization that operates like fully like 70%, 60% off of AI, they would not need y'all to do everyday jobs and work anymore, because AI can.
Oh, that shit about to take.
Have y'all look up ChatGPT and go ask ChatGPT something, and
you know what's crazy? Not that many people know about ChatGPT and shit.
I know, but
I be talking like regular everyday people, they don't know about it. I'm like, bro, that's crazy, bro, and that's how much it's gonna sneak up on y'all so quick. See, the thing is, when you in that world of entrepreneurship or just studying technology and shit like that, you start. That's why y'all should be. That's why instead of listening to fucking Sexy Red and fucking JP, we should be fucking actually studying shit. You should be studying shit, because this thing is, bro, this shit's changing the world, bro. Open AI is going to take over the the search engine of Google. Like, it's already doing that, right? For older people, then the TikTok is already taking the search engine for the younger crowd for Google. The thing is though, bro, this stuff is actually giving you prompts. They talking to you. They searching the whole internet. When they give this prompts and everything to just AI. I mean, not AI.
Open
AI. ChatGPT. Did I say AI?
You say AI.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about basketball players. I'm thinking about basketball AI. That's why I said not AI.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, shit, hold on, wait. Been
AI,
drinking.
yeah.
Teleport. But listen, AI though, for sure.
Woo! Yeah, brother.
So AI, bro, this is the thing. When they feeding us information, they're literally teaching
cut
us.
the camera in.
So this what I want you all to understand about this. When AI is meant to get smarter, so when it makes a mistake overall, it's learning. So when it asks a question that it doesn't know, it's steady learning, because people actually go feed them the information like, oh, this may not be right, because you could give feedback to the AI. So you ask them a question. So say if you say, hey, can you give me 20 articles that shows me how the world first started? It'll give you 20 articles, but you be like, all right, this one may be outdated. This one not right. This is not right. And guess what it's doing when it gets that? It's feeding it back, and it's actually learning it. It's learning it. So it's absolutely learning what you all are searching, what you're looking for. It's learning what you want. It teaches itself.
Like,
that's the crazy thing.
Into it, but I'm gonna tell y'all like exactly how crazy AI is. If if I go to chatgpt.com right now and I type into ChatGPT, text my girlfriend a sorry, like I'm sorry message, like for like cheating on you or treating you bad.
Yo, I be cheating,
and
twin?
make her. I never cheat. I'm just showing them an example.
Oh, my bad, brother. My bad, brother.
How
I'm
how like personal.
Hey, put that camera on me. Look.
He just fucked up my clip.
Oh, my bad, bro. Start over,
But
bro.
basically, if you type into ChatGPT, I'm talking some jet off that teleport. But if you type into ChatGPT and say I want to text my girlfriend that I'm sorry and that like I love you and that I'm like I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Write me a letter or text message back that would basically make my girlfriend not mad and basically want her to want me back. If you type that into ChatGPT, they will type you a whole text message that will text your girlfriend back. So it's like at that point, I'm not even operating off of my feelings no more. I'm operating off of ChatGPT, OpenAI, and basically responding to my girlfriend's feelings. And actually, the text message works. Because I can't lie before. One time I used it before.
I told him
and I
to.
sent that whole, like, write me a sentimental, romantic letter
Take
to
me
my
another beer?
girlfriend telling her that I love her. And guess what ChatGPT did? It wrote me back a romantic love letter to my girlfriend. It probably had a poem in there and everything. And I copy and pasted it from ChatGPT and texted it back to my girlfriend. And guess what she said? Oh, I love you so much. And I'm like, I just did that whole shit on ChatGPT.
And it's a thing.
Like, you know what I mean?
And
Like, I didn't think of that. I didn't sit there around for 10, 20 minutes writing up a message. I took 5-10 seconds on ChatGPT. Like, my girlfriend's mad at me. She does this all the time. Write her a message that says, I love her, respect her, and would never go against her feelings. Actually, write me out 3 messages. So I sat there probably for 2 minutes or 1 minute, read all 3 messages.
He's throwing himself under the bus.
And ChatGPT wrote me like 3 of them, and I was like, let's go with the second one. Copy, paste, boom. Actually, let me change this. 2 words. I probably changed like 2 words, sent it.
Bro, that's
And all I get back is a hard, oh my gosh. ChatGPT wrote that shit. I can't lie.
Exactly. And it's the thing. It's just like with this shit with like, and that's crazy because all that stuff, even with ChatGPT, so you know, we talking about Elon anyway. So Neuralink, not Neuralink, Neuralink. That what I was trying to say?
Neuralink.
Neuralink, yeah, I was saying.
Starlink.
No, I was trying to say Neuralink. So Starlink is what's called. Neuralink is another one they got, and that's pretty much the chip that go inside of their head. That's the chip. All right, so Neuralink, right? Yeah, got to be more careful when you on teleport, cause you may want to just goddamn, hey, baby, where you at? All right, so listen, I'm sorry. So back to clips, guys. So Neuralink, bro. The thing is with that, so just like with ChatGPT got all that stuff going on, he made an implant that go inside of people's head. A fucking chip that goes inside of people's head. They've been testing it out for a while now. We already know that. And then it's able to do exactly that, what he's saying, right? So now all the information that's on the internet and all that stuff is in your head. They put that implant into your head, and now you have all that power and all the knowledge inside of your body, inside of your brain, like you're a robot. Now, the thing about Neuralink, I probably wouldn't do that because they said it's the mark of the beast. What's in the Bible, 666, because Neuralink, when you put it into a certain type of language, it stands for 666. And that's why that people say, they say he is the devil. He is the Antichrist. They say that, right?
The mark of the beast.
It's
Like
the
you're
mark of the
no
beast.
longer acting off of your human emotions. You no longer have a connection with God. Everything is filtered through a computer.
Yep.
Filtered through that chip that, like he said, was implanted in your brain. And everything that's irrational and makes sense has to go back to a computer chip, programmed and typed into it to whatever agenda they want, whatever society they want, and it has to correspond with that and make sense with that instead of going off of your own like desires, like human nature and beliefs. It's going off a computer chip. At
Yep.
that point, the mark of the beast.
And that's crazy because At the end of the day, bro, we always notice all this stuff is planned, bro. Like, honestly, it's not too much that we can do to stop it, but we could educate you all and let you know what's going on, or at least give you all an idea, because we not that educated on it, being honest. But this stuff is going on. This stuff has happened, and this stuff is like stuff that's been reported by CNN. Plus, they got the robots that I think Elon said everybody gonna have a Tesla robot inside of their house by 2035 or something like that they're gonna be able to have a robot in their house that does stuff for them that actually is powered by AI, right? So they able to go through the same thing. So right now it's starting from a small scale to get us used to it. Like, okay, cool, computer, we can ask the computer question, it's gonna answer the questions. Then it's gonna go to the robots. Oh, now the robots, oh cool, they do everything for us. Then after that, boom, now because we got it's in our heads now. So pretty much all this stuff is happening so we continue just taking over slowly but surely. Because ultimately, after all of us are actually computerized, now we're all under one system. Once we're under one system, they control us overall. So that's why you got to be sure on what you stand on and what you believe in to know what you should be doing, what you cannot be doing. Because guess what's going to happen? Because sometimes, bro, when you decline some of this stuff that they want you to do, guess what? They going to try to get rid of you, or they going to be like, hey, bro, we're not going for it. Just like we talking about it right now. Eventually, they gonna catch on to this show. They gonna be like, hey, bro, y'all nigga doing too much.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. I do it for y'all, brother.
10 told, come see me.
Come see
Catch
about
up
me.
with me.
They already hit us.
Like, I just want us to map out like a society that runs fully off of like AI, like a society that runs off of AI. In my head, I'm gonna say my opinion. You say your opinion.
Yeah.
A society that runs fully off of AI, I could see it like I was saying that Will Smith movie of iRobot. Basically, it was like no one really works a job. You have, like he said, a robot in your house, and it's basically like it doesn't matter anymore to have money. Like, it's probably like a lazy society where it's like I rely so much on ChatGPT. Oh, bring me food. Oh, go fold these clothes. Oh, go take my daughter to soccer practice and stuff. So it's like it's kind of a lazy society, but it's like, how do you move up in society where it's like I could go ask a robot to go take care of my everyday needs and not actually go out there and have hard work behind it. Like, I could be like a fat guy in a couch just with a bag of chips like, oh yeah, go take my daughter to practice. Then you got a business meeting to go to and negotiate this deal for me and like talk to that. And the whole time I'm in the house because I got a whole robot doing it for me. So it's like, actually imagine a society where it's like we're fully operating off of AI, like to a certain extent. Like we said, an AI, they could get a robot to flip patties. They could get a robot to cash you out at the register. They could get an AI to really, if we want to get deep into it, they could have an AI robot like doing police work and stuff. They have like army robots that know how to shoot guns for real. Like, if we want to get into it, but it's like they can make AI do every single common household job that America runs off today, that stimulates the economy today. They can make a robot do that right now. So it's like, at that point, if a robot's doing everything, it's like, where do we come in? Like, what do we do for a living? It's like there wouldn't be no common jobs.
Yeah, and I was just about to go there actually eventually, bro. That's why you gotta learn other skills. You have to learn how to be somebody that's a programmer, that program AI. You have to be somebody that actually have a skill. Now, of course, somebody can learn how to do sales, but ultimately being able to do that, I feel like sales will be something that you really can't never get rid of, just because you got to be able to have that human connection just to do sales, unless it's AI to AI. But to do sales, learn a skill that can actually be used. Because flipping the burger, guess what? That's gone. Cashing out somebody, self-checkout, that's been here. I mean, guys, most of this stuff, bagging shit, we don't need you no more. Come on, bro. It's some stuff that we have to learn as a society that we have to learn how to do. So now this put us in it. So what's going to happen is there's not going to be no separation from lower class and like upper class, right? So there's not going to be any middle class, and that's what they're trying to do. Trying to get rid of all the middle class. So if you're a middle class worker, bro, honestly, bro, we don't need you. But if you're somebody that's kind of like entertainment, people like you, they slick don't even need you either. Because guess what? They got AI to take your voice over, make your face, whatever you need. You have to find something that is actually useful. Now, of course, you can be like, well, I could copyright. I charge them from using my likeness, whatever that is. That's cool too. But ultimately, if you are somebody that is complacent and just hoping and actually living off of basic skills, find a skill that you actually can use. Program, go to tech school, do something. Because I promise you, it is happening. It's already happening. They're trying to take all that away. Now, how good is that going to work for a while? I don't know. But once they perfect it, it's over with.
And like we were saying earlier in the podcast, like the government has an agenda. The government, like the way I look at the USA, the USA is a business. It's probably like one of the biggest businesses in the world. Like as soon as you get that social security number, it's
business.
You're working for the government.
And
I say that because we celebrate so many holidays, like all the way from Christmas to 4th of July to Easter to Halloween. It's like, do y'all not know right under your nose? It's like we're stimulating the economy. We're putting money back into the economy. Every one of those holidays, and there's like a holiday every month or every 2 months, and it's like Christmas. We were just talking about it off the podcast. It's like, why at Christmas?
Don't let me get into it.
I gotta
please.
buy everybody I know a gift for Christmas.
We already know that all this stuff going on, they're trying to stimulate the economy, right? So when they give y'all these holidays don't really mean nothing. As BJ already know, bro, they want you to stimulate the economy. When you go out there and spend your money, you're literally just putting money back into the economy that they want you to spend. What Black Friday, all that stuff. Christmas is the biggest one, bro. Y'all spend the most money on Christmas because y'all celebrating the birth of Jesus, right? You're not celebrating the birth of Yeshua, first of all. It's Yeshua. And y'all not Jesus was not born on December 25th. That is the beginning of the winter solstice or whatever, right? So all that means is they're celebrating the time of more sunlight, right? With that comes along, that is a pagan holiday. It has pagan meaning behind it, right? So let's get into it. Let's talk about what Christmas really is, right?
I'm gonna play this clip. Y'all listen to it, man.
No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
No, they're gonna listen to this.
On December 25th. No. First clue, Luke 2. It says, and she gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in cloths, laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. In the same region, there were some shepherds staying out in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks by night. The rabbis say in the Talmud that shepherds would only be out in the fields around March until the next rainy season. So people argue, well, you know, the winter there is not. The winter still gets cold there too. I mean, if you've been to Israel in the winter, it does get. I've been there when there's been snow. So there is one time of the year that shepherds would especially be out with their flocks at night. Only one. That's in the springtime. Why are they watching their flocks at all hours? Because shepherds during one particular time do that. It's when the sheep give birth to lambs. In the lambing season. That's the only time. That's what they're watching at any time of day, any time of night. They're watching for any birth. That's the only time. And when would that happen? The lambs are not like people. They're only born at one time.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I must be a dummy. Honestly.
No. Lambs are only born at a certain time of the year, not like us. They can only be born in a certain season. They're born in the springtime. They could start as early as February, but it really would go March, April. That's the center. That's the Hebrew month of Nisan. We're going to also go through Nisan is that month. So during that, they'd be watching it, which all fits together because, you know, the shepherds, their job is to watch because a lamb, they have to make sure that lamb's okay. So what a perfect thing to begin with because Jesus is the Lamb of God. So why would God have
That's crazy.
to greet the birth? Shepherds who are watching for the birth of the lambs. So here, that's so perfect of God. Messiah is the Lamb of God, and they're there greeting. That's what they're doing. And so, and where is he born? He's born in Bethlehem or Beit Lechem. And the thing is that Bethlehem, people don't know this, because of some clues we have in the writings of the rabbis, was actually a place where the lambs that they had were actually the lambs for the temple sacrifice. Bethlehem especially was the lambs for the temple sacrifice.
Really?
So here, what more perfect place and time? Messiah born at the time of the lambs, when the sacrificial lambs are born, in the place where they're born. Every day, every time he fulfills a holy day, he doesn't just fulfill the time, the theme of that day, he fulfills it. For instance, Passover, he dies as the Passover lamb. First fruits, he rises. So everything has to do with that. Is there any day on the Hebrew calendar that would match up with birth, new beginning, new everything? There is one day, and it happens to be in Nisan. And the one day is Nisan 1, which is the very beginning of the Hebrew year. The very day that begins everything. There was a early church round. We went from there, and now we're going to go into the hidden vaults of the Vatican. Okay? And in there is a writing of a church father called Hippolytus. And what he did is they use him and they say, Hippolytus, he's the one who gave us December 25th. He told us in the early days, it's the 25th of December. But in one of the, you look at the writings, it's been censored because in one of the writings there, it says, it's like they put that in. You look at his writing, he says in the same thing, no, Messiah was born in the month of Nisan. This is an early church writing which was censored. There's even a document in the Vatican Church. This is not, crazy stuff. It's there, which gives a document which gives Nisan as the date of Messiah's birth.
So when you
hold on, fuck y'all niggas don't listen. Fuck y'all shit, bro. That's all y'all need to hear. I'm gone.
So put the camera on me. Put the camera on me, please. Gosh. So this the thing, bro. The thing about BJ stormed off. He's upset. He feels really strongly about this because at the end of the day, bro, it's like they really been tricking us this whole time, bro. And it's like once you start figuring out, you should get angry, bro, because we're celebrating the birth of Jesus. Jesus was not born. First of all, Jesus was born in the springtime. That's what that whole thing. Nisan is April 1st, which is the beginning of the year, the new beginnings of everything, because that is the month of the Passover, which said that would be the beginning of a new year in biblical text. So all of a sudden they say, it's on December 25th. So they're like, what in the world did this December 25th thing come from? Well, December 25th is a Babylonian holiday, right? That come from Nimrod. That's the birth of Nimrod. And Nimrod is literally fully against Jesus and God's teaching. So now you all are doing something that is Babylonian. The winter solstice. So that's why it's called that's why they call it Xmas. That's why Santa Claus has not now knocked Jesus out of or Yeshua out of the top spot for what we're supposed to be celebrating. Right? Think about this, right? Think about this. In the Bible, in the text that so it's about Jesus. So just to talk about the Bible, it's about Yeshua, right? In the text, it says we shouldn't even have Christmas trees. You don't believe me, do you? We're not even supposed to have Christmas trees. In Jeremiah, let's go see, right? In Jeremiah 10:1-4. Let's pull it up. Let's see exactly what it says. I want to show you what it says. In Jeremiah, let me find it. In Jeremiah, let's see, boom. 10 verses 1-4. All right. Hear the word of the Lord speaks to you, O Israel. This is what the Lord says. Do not act like other nations who try to read their future in the stars. If you want to get into it, we're not going to start talking about the stars, how y'all talking about all the stuff with zodiacs and all that stuff. Now, that's a whole other thing. Let's move on, though. You're not supposed to be doing that. This is what the Lord says. Do not act like other nations who try to read their future in the stars. Do not be afraid of their predictions. Stop worried about their predictions. Even though other nations are terrified by them, their ways are futile and foolish. They cut down a tree, and a craftsman carves an idol. They decorate them in silver and gold, and they fasten them securely with the hammer and nails, so it won't ever fall over. literally says, do not take a tree, decorate it, put it in your house and fasten it so it don't fall over. And guess what we do? We literally take the tree, bring it into the house, because you're bringing live the greenery, the evergreen tree, everything that it stands for into your house, killing it, standing up so it continue just to live on and decorate it. We're making a mockery of Yeshua actually on this day. Believe it or not. Now, this is the thing, though. I'm actually to a point where I'm like, and I've been celebrating Christmas or whatever. I came up that way. But for the past couple of years, I've been stepping away from it. Because ultimately, bro, if you're going to live one way, live that way. Believe in it. Live that. Don't. I'm trying not to be on the part where I'm lukewarm, because they say when in the Bible, Yeshua says when you're lukewarm, Jesus speaks you out. You either all the way there or all the way not. Now you're going to make mistakes for sure. But if you know better, you do better. And that's what life is about. You know better, you do better. The thing is, bro, we're celebrating something that they say is about one thing, but it's something about another. And all we're doing is spending, and we're literally just stimulating the economy. In everything. Easter, not about when Jesus rose. Jesus didn't rise in Easter. No. Yeshua did not do that. Valentine's Day. All these holidays is something just to, it's literally just to be able to get us to spend our money. And they say, oh, we giving y'all deals. No, they're not. They just want our money. And guess what? Y'all go spend all this money on unnecessary things that we don't need. So, what I want you guys to understand is we're literally being taught things and indoctrinated things that are not right. Especially Christmas alone, it just says enough, right? Because we can say stuff about a lot of other things. We can say that. But Christmas alone is literally saying, oh, we're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ or Yeshua. When it literally says that he's not born on that day. Proof is literally, even in the scriptures, saying, hey, he wasn't born on that day. First of all, the New Year is even wrong. That's crazy. Why would we celebrate the birth of something new or the new year when it says in the text that it's during the time of the Passover? The time of the Passover is in April. April 1st would technically be the new year. Watch, that's what they saying in Nisan 1. That's when Yeshua will be born. When everything is new. You think everything we're gonna celebrate everything new when everything's dying? That's crazy. In the beginning of winter, mid-winter, come on, bro, that shit don't even make sense, honestly. So I just want y'all to know, stop spending all that money. Stop celebrating all these holidays, because what they saying that it means, it doesn't mean that, especially Christmas. So we just learning. I'm learning too. I'm learning along with y'all. So I hope you guys been enjoying this podcast, enjoying this episode. BJ, are you gonna come back? BJ said he's not coming back. So thank you all for tuning in to another episode of On the Porch. Make sure you follow us on Instagram @_on the porch. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you disagree with anything we're saying, let us know. We don't have a problem talking to y'all. And if you agree with us saying, let us know. Appreciate you. Either way, go over to our other platforms, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Leave us 5 stars, say something nice. Move us up those charts so other people can hear this message as well. And ultimately, stop being lukewarm. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're not. Don't do it. That's okay. And then follow me on Instagram at _ Mr. Mindset. BJ left, so we're not even going to put him in there. Don't follow BJ _ BJ Real, whatever it is. BJ _ Real, something like that. And we're out. Peace.
JT on the track again.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.